everybody, welcome back to Now and Alive. For today's yapping session, you're gonna meet somebody very dear to me. My friends know that I've always been obsessed with Hannah Montana. And today, we're gonna meet Romanian Miley Cyrus. Rockstar.
Cyrus. Cyrus.
Păi așa îi zic eu în român. A true rockstar, Satanel. Welcome to your home. So, my first question for you is, who are you? Okay, describe yourself in 3 words then.
I don't know how to respond to these questions. I don't have an answer to this.
Okay,
I'm fine with this.
What do you do then?
I dance.
Okay,
I have Ichigo.
okay.
And I do stupid stuff.
What do you dance?
I dance hip hop.
What attracted you to hip hop, like in general? Did you try other styles before setting on this one, or it was like just love at first sight?
When I started dancing, I didn't know what I do.
Okay.
First of all. Secondly, when I got into this world of styles, like really good, I understood that there are many more, and I started to practice all of them and to learn all of them. And I couldn't choose one because I like them all, and also because it's like asking me what kind of music I listen to. I listen to everything, so it's about
Interesting.
songs and music, not about a genre in general. So when I started dancing like professionally, I didn't know what style to choose, but at the same time, I do remember, like hip hop was from the beginning, even though I didn't know that I do this.
Okay.
And I believe it's from my dad. It started from my dad because he used to dance when he was young.
He used to dance like the same style, or just
not
dance
hip
in
hop,
general?
because it wasn't hip hop. I mean, it was, but the styles that they used to dance back in 80s here in Romania was like popping, locking, and breakdancing.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna say breaking, but breakdance is the term from the TV. He used to show me when I was small, like waves,
Okay.
animation, knee drops.
Did your father used to teach you more complex step, or?
No, those were the only things that
so
showed me.
only-
The ones that I showed you. The wave, the animation, and the knee drop.
Okay. Now, after many years, you hold not one title, but 2 titles of Red Bull Dance Your Style Champion Romania. But I feel like that's not your proudest moments, actually, in your career. And I'm curious if you have a specific, I don't know, competition or moment that changed your view on how you see your career.
I don't put much prize in things like this, actually, for myself. Like
Okay.
if I talk only to me with myself, it's not about those contests, which is nice in any kind of contest, either it's Red Bull or another one, like more underground. It's the fact that you're really being in the present.
Okay.
What I do, I don't know, cherish for myself are actual moments with myself. So it doesn't matter if I'm at the contests and a lot of people are seeing or whatever, or if I only dance, I don't know, in my room, whatever.
That's what I was thinking. Like, some people don't like it when they have to present something. They don't like it if friends or family are in the crowd. And I was wondering, how is that for you?
No,
But-
I don't have that.
But it doesn't put pressure, but it uplifts you in a way?
Yes, it
Okay.
motivates me.
See? A true rock star, guys. What influenced your style the most? I'm asking this question regarding people you met along the way, or styles of dancing you incorporated into your own style.
Probably will be cliche, but actually everything. It's
Okay.
all the things that I lived from today until
Okay,
today.
so it's basically a step by step.
Yes, it's whatever happens in a day, week, month,
gets you
year.
here.
And
What is your relationship with fame? Because some people, they think they want success, but when it comes to receiving it, they have problem adjusting to what comes with the success.
I kind of feel the same, and I don't think I'm famous. No. It comes with, I don't know, maybe a pressure, a subconscious
Okay.
pressure that
Pressure to what?
that you have to leave people's image of you, which is so not true. And I believe this is why people get upset and weird and depressed.
Did you always know that you're gonna have your own place?
No,
And
It just
what
happened.
shifted that?
passing by the street and seeing a for rent sign.
Okay, so
on the
it's
garage.
just it's like a projection, like a image you saw in
Well,
the future.
the thing is, back in the days, I really wanted to have a garage for my own.
For your art.
Yes, like a workspace, workshop. I was passing this street like 5-6 years ago because I was living really close to it. And I saw the space and I was like, oh my god, this has so much potential. Like, I don't know,
Structurally-
yes, exactly. Only the
What you
base
could
of
do
the
with that
structure
place.
and the potential of what you can do in a space like this. Because it's a irregular, weird
Yeah.
one. It's not like a regular something.
Unconventional.
Yes. Most of my life I lived like this. Being in the present, yes, it's a sunny afternoon today
Okay.
and I'm walking by somewhere in this world and I'm thinking of a thing that's it's right there in that moment and it projects into maybe future or it happens something to that point that I'm really
Oh.
conscious about in that
Okay,
moment.
so it's like pinpoints a thing,
Mhm.
but it might lead to another, although you don't actually visualize everything right there
Yeah.
in that
Mhm,
point.
mhm,
Okay, that's
It happened to me many times.
projection for success, I think, or like manifesting. Actually, it's
Probably, yeah.
unconscious
Not
manifesting.
success. I'm not
So
thinking
success
about
as
success.
in just something. For me, success means that something is gonna happen, not
Okay.
necessarily good
Then
or bad.
then yes.
What was the biggest hardship in opening a studio?
The fear of doing it right, the fear of failure, the fear of success.
So you're still feeling this fear after many years of being on stage and
But this is
doing a lot
another
of,
kind of state.
But the fear is not is the same actually. It's not the feeling is
It-
not
the
the
feeling
same.
is the same. It's the same kind of fear. It just has different conditions. Being on the stage, the fear of success is I'm gonna win, and then I have this pressure on me that maybe I have to win again and again, or maybe I have to only raise my level and not be allowed to stagnate or something. Here it's the fear of success of not controlling anymore whatever happens with the garage, which I'm kind of a little bit in here.
Okay.
And also is the fear not of success, but fear of it's something that I give to people,
Oh,
and I
that
want
it
the things-
affects their way of living in
It
one way or
affects
another.
only if they want to, of
Okay.
course. But I wanna, if I give something, I want it to be good quality, great information,
Yeah.
really things that can help you.
And you're doing that actually.
Hopefully.
every day.
I don't see it. This is why I don't answer to this question of who I am.
Yeah.
Because I can't see myself from
Oh.
the outside. I don't know. And I'm okay with that.
You cannot do that in general, or
Yeah.
That's very interesting. I was talking to a friend of mine, and she said that she could never see herself from a third perspective point. And for me, it's very weird because I've done this all my life. So not seeing myself is a weird concept that I cannot fully understand.
Okay.
But maybe because I'm usually in general super autocritic, and
I am too. But still, I don't know how to see myself from the outside.
I think you just have to. No, I don't know it. I tried.
In this world, we have to answer to this question. And I also had this battlefield in my mind, like who I am, what am I doing, why am I doing things for, or things like that. And I never had an answer. And it bothered me for a long time. 20 to 25, I was like crying, who am I, who am I? And now I'm like, I don't have to answer to this question. And it's what I feel with myself, being with myself, that it's really nice. If you have a projection on me, It's yours, and
Yeah, exactly.
It's not that I don't need to change it or I don't care about it. It's just I don't want to influence, like manipulate
Your perspective, so my perspective
yours
of you,
to
basically.
me. Yeah.
Hey,
Just I want to be me next to you, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah.
And it's probably you have different perspectives on me. We have different perspectives on
course.
you, and so who you are.
I know it's usually super loaded of give me a ultimatum or something that can embody everything that you are and everything that you've always been. But for me, it's more like, what are you now? Like, because you're evolving all the time and changing. I asked it like, what do you do now? Like, did you have a great week, or I don't know, do you have some hardship during this period? It's not like, oh, Sătănel, tell me all your life stories and who are you and who you're gonna be in 5 years, because I also
It's nice to have this balance actually in this kind of question, because it is true that what you're saying, that we evolve and change ourselves every day, right?
Yeah.
Every step we're getting further into whatever, but at the same time, whatever happened in the past, some bricks that we're made of.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
you
It's
have to
also
keep a balance between-
important,
yeah.
of course. Okay. Which is your favorite country?
Oh. I don't have a favorite country.
You don't have a favorite country?
No, because they're so different.
Okay.
So you can't pick one.
How is it like to go to international competitions or changing the scenery, like going outside the country? Because I feel like it's very important for a dancer, or not necessarily a dancer, but for artists in general, to see other places and try different stuff. What it has been like for you?
A weird feeling.
Okay.
It is pretty hard for me to go outside. I'm not sure if it's only me or if it's a general thing for dancers or people to go outside the country to participate in competitions. But it is weird. It makes me feel smaller and maybe scared, and I don't want to bother somehow. I'm not sure if it's the Romanian trauma that we don't have confidence and we don't want to bother when we go abroad.
Did you feel like people from other countries, like smaller countries like
Okay.
us, did you feel like they have the same approach to going?
Most of them.
International-
But
okay.
there's close countries to us that they broke this barrier.
Okay.
Like Ukraine.
Mhm.
Ukraine is really good
Yeah.
into the international scene, and it has a lot of good, great dancers.
Okay, so what do you think would help us to shift this perspective?
I'm trying so hard to understand this, so I can bring it back home. Not keeping it, but bring it back home and try to. And I still don't have this answer, but maybe it will come. I'm sure it will come, this answer, because I'm really focused to find it for a while already.
I feel like all my life I heard that the phrasing, we're not on the same level. And for me, it has never been true, because,
Technically, we're not.
yes, I understand, but it's also like if you continuously say this thing over and over and over,
We're gonna sink in it.
we're gonna sink, go to the bottom with this mentality, and also I think we're gonna cut the wings of people who are actually really good, and if they put the work, they might actually get on that level, because you don't know everybody and you don't know all the levels there are.
That's true.
So there might be somebody who's really, really good, but because we keep saying this, we put this,
That's
the
from-
projection on ourselves.
Yes, but we as the Romanian community, we kind of know each other a
Yeah.
lot. So there's no surprise. Maybe there is a surprise in a kid, in a new generation, but at the same time you see it coming. Or you
okay.
hope for that kid that has potential to raise the bar.
Okay. Go. Satanel off camera. For the next question, being an not really an outsider in this community because I've been in it and I think I'm part of it even though I don't do it all the time or something, but I used to. I have a passion for every style also, movement in general. I see a pattern. I feel like the community in general has a big flaw. It's usually envy, but not in a good way. Like I envy you and I try to, let's go together and try to be better together. I see it like I'm gonna stop you in a way or another from getting to that place because I want to be on top of you.
You feel this?
Yes, I feel this.
Okay.
But it's not only in like the this type of street style. I think it's in general, like when it comes to arts in Romania. Why do you think this happens? Right now, I only got one thing that comes to mind. Maybe because it's so competitive, we have to crawl on top of everything in order to not succeed, to survive, because like we don't get a lot of resources to do anything, and maybe that's why we have this pressure on ourselves to survive individually rather than a group. But long term, I don't think that helps us. So, what's your opinion on that?
It's you answered to your own question. I believe it's generational trauma.
Okay.
First of all, back in the communism era, people were like really enemies because the neighbor shouldn't hear what I'm saying because the neighbor can go to the police, whatever, and they're gonna cuff me and everything. So I believe we still have this. We don't trust people around us.
Yeah, that's true.
And because we're poor.
It's fair enough.
But at the same time, this is competition. I mean, you can go to France, you can go to Germany, you can go to UK, you can go to US, and it will gonna happen probably the same. Not because they're poor and they have this generational trauma, but because it's a competition, we're competitive, and sometimes this competitiveness takes you to hateful and bad. Yeah, it's a battle, it's a contest. Everybody that participates actually wants to win, right? Even if they maybe don't understand this. So of course I want to be better than you. But it's a fact that, I don't know, after the competition or before the competition, I can talk to you. I can exchange with you.
Yeah. Don't take it personal.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
We're in this together.
And also it happens a lot in the battle scene, the battle dancers community, that in the battle mood, we're really like fighting each other, okay? You shouldn't take this outside of the scene. You should shake hands after.
Yeah.
Industry, because I believe this feels more into the industry than only in the battle scene. Industry as in jobs and
yeah, that's what
surviving.
I'm saying, like surviving, like the surviving part.
It is because we're poor. It is
limited.
because it's maybe not so many. It's not a big platform of jobs for dancers and artists.
Yeah.
And probably we're more people than the jobs in general. And also they're not really well paid, so you want to have them all, because 100 euros with 100...
At some point it's going to be fair. For those who know Satanel, again, she is really trying to do something great for Romania, even though I think she has it in her mind. I think you do have that, like to change something. You have the revolutionary way of thinking. That's what I see in you. But why did you actually choose to stay here?
Mostly for my family.
Okay, so it's a family thing.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not per se like, oh, I see so much potential in this country and I...
No, it's because I'm here that I want to evolve myself and everything around me, and because I traveled a lot and I saw the differences, or I saw things that I really loved, and because I'm not there, I just want to make them too and have them here too. I'm living in a garden and I want to bloom and to make my work. And
make it easier for you.
If I can share it around me, of course, why not?
Okay, yeah. I thought you like vehemently trying. I don't know if the
No.
word is so good or.
No, it's like I'm so accepting to live on a rent because I don't want something necessarily to stick me somewhere. So it's the same with the country.
Okay.
I'm afraid to move to another country only because I want to move to any country. So I might at least stay here and still travel a lot, and that's it.
Why should people come to Ichigo classes?
It's not like they should.
Yes, they should. Guys, you should come.
I don't like to push this.
No,
I just want
push them.
people. It's not. I don't want. Hey guys, you should come to Ichigo because no. I want people to want things for themselves. Like I want to draw. I want to exchange with an artist a local Romanian artist that I really like. Where can I find him? Mm-hmm. I want to evolve. I want to dance. I want to know more things about this style. And after you want this for yourself, you just have to search. And I want people to find it here. This is why Ichigo is here. Maybe you don't know that you want to do something or to start something like art-based, but knowing Ichigo, you might find something that you're really gonna like and you're curious about and you want to try.
I was saying this because for example, I have people that want to try to dance and more like that, but they need a push. Like, why should I come here? Like,
because
give me reasons, you know. Like,
if there's people that want to and they need a reason,
Miranda.
Here is because you're really gonna find quality information, quality people that really love and they're really passionate about what you're doing. They're local artists that really took their passions to another levels, and they're really good at exchanging and sharing with other people. So this is why you should come to Ichigo.
Exactly.
What I just said before, like people being curious and develop their passions and things like that, and to find here a good platform to do it. And I also want like mostly local artists that are really nice and maybe they don't have this platforms by themselves or things like that, like to share their art. And I want to be a bridge between these worlds.
Guys, come to Ichigo. Now you have to leave a question for the next guest on my podcast. So think about one.
Who are you?
Nobody will want to come next.
No, actually, I would love to have to see their approaches to this question.
Okay.
I mean, not to just answer as where do you see yourself in 5 years, but actually their philosophical answers to this question.
Okay. Thank you so much, Satanel.
Thank you.
See you next time.
Who are you? Who the
Who the you? Who are you?
You're gonna just hear beeping, beep, 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep.